Oh, now I see. Yeah, this didn't turn out the way I expected it to. Honestly, Elf hasn't failed me, and I really need Elf to fail me. Elf needs to fail me just once. She's running through my mind all day. Hey, Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tony. If you're just joining, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. So in today's video, obviously from the title, I'm going to be reviewing the recently launched Elf Soft Glam Satin Foundation. This is it here. Yeah, I've had this for a while, like literally from the week, or should I say about 2 weeks after I launched. Well, I literally ordered it today at launch anyway, but I haven't had time to. There's a lot been going on. I haven't had time to, review the foundation, and I didn't want to. Like, I haven't even opened it. I haven't swatched it. It's still like sealed. I didn't want to touch it until I was able to sit down and film this video. So I had to exercise serious self-control just for this. Anyway, this is the ELF Soft Glam Satin Foundation. It says it's medium buildable coverage, long lasting, 1% hydrating hibiscus complex, all that, all that. What else? Yeah. So the price of this was quite surprising. I mean, $8. When I saw the ad, I was like, okay, maybe it's be around like 12, £12, $12, or maybe £10, $10, lowest. But then it came out as £8, well, because of where I am, or $8. And yeah, it was quite surprising. I mean, we all know Elf to be like this affordable brand that gives really good quality products, but this was ridiculously affordable, if you ask me. I'm trying to say cheap. It wasn't cheap. I would just say it was really, really surprisingly affordable. And yeah, I'm just hoping that, the quality, you know, is more than, and well, let's just leave all of that. Anyway, so in this video, we're going to be trying this for the first time. Maybe to see my first impressions, everything as usual. And yeah, so I got the shade 45 Tan Warm. Honestly, I struggled to find my shade, and I personally think that there were some shades missing. So it was between this 45 Tan Warm and the next one was 50. I will probably leave the swatches and the stuff up here anyway. It was between this and that. That other one, the 50, was going to be a bit too dark because I kind of watched some influencers and some people. I didn't like how red and warm and dark. And I know my undertone now to be warm neutral. And this was like the one before it, which claims to be warm neutral. I mean, it says tan warm, but I call that warm neutral. Basically, I was struggling to decide between 45 and 50, and I kind of felt like 45 would be too light for me, and 50 would be too warm or dark for me. So, and I was kind of I wish there was a shade in between, and I still feel like there could have been one or two shades in between this 45 and 50. Anyway, we're going to find out if this is actually, I mean, my shade or close to my shade because yeah, I'm not really confident in this. I'm talking too much. Let's just go into the video, okay? To prime my face, keeping it within the family, I'm using the OG Elf Power Grip Primer. Yeah, I just want to keep it within the family. I mean, yeah, I mean, to be honest, this is my everyday primer, but pairing it with, the Elf foundation, I'm sure it's been designed to work with the Elf foundation. But anyway, we'll see. Okay, so I'm done with the primer, and we're going to go into the foundation. As usual, I'm going to do one side with brush and the other side with a beauty blender. So I'm going to give this a good shake. I mean, with all foundations, just to be on the safe side, please shake your foundation, okay? Shake it. Next, I'm going to squeeze this into my mixing palette. I feel like that's too much. This is it. So I'm going to apply the foundation with a brush on my right hand side, that's this side, and then a beauty sponge on my left hand side, this side, as usual. Yeah, so we're going to start with the brush first of all. Mm. Mm. The shade isn't far off. No, let's just keep applying. It instantly applies like light instantly, but when you blend it, I think the undertone is fine. Let's just keep going. Let's keep going. I don't want to like talk too soon. I'm just trying to process everything so you guys can see. Wow. I need to get a mirror up close just to make sure that the big one isn't deceiving me. Oh, oh, now I see. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. So, guys, this didn't turn out the way I expected it to. Honestly, surprisingly, it matches me really, really good. Obviously, the first application is a bit scary. It looks light, but then by the time I blended it in, it just like blended seamlessly into my skin. I honestly can't believe it. I'll be very honest. I was very skeptical about this shade, but I don't like to buy foundations online. I wasn't able to swatch this, by the way. I don't think they even have it in stores yet. It's just on their website. I wasn't able to swatch this, and I don't like to buy foundations online. I like to swatch my foundation first. So this was a very huge gamble. Wow. The match is surprising. So this is the side with the foundation, and this is my side without the foundation. What do you guys think?
Hi guys, just wanted to quickly pop in here because while editing this video, I noticed something. Even though I spoke about it much later, but it's more obvious now that I'm editing. Anyway, this foundation oxidizes. So from now on, you're going to see it get darker, but it gets darker in a good way for me personally because it blends better into my skin tone. Because right now it looks a tad bit light, but it's not bad because it still matches my neck. So I just wanted to point out that if you're buying this foundation, just know that it oxidizes, and yeah, just pay attention to that. It works for me and it may not work for you. So yeah, let's get back to the video.
I think it evened out my complexion really beautiful. Let's even talk about the finish. It's hydrating. I can feel that hydrating, like it says satin finish. It's hydrating. I can still feel my skin breathing. I mean, the skin should still breathe through foundation. Anyway, it's really hydrating. It says it's medium coverage. I can see that it's medium coverage. Um, Obviously it's beautiful, but maybe I'll try to like add more layers. But to be honest, this is a perfect finish for me. Beautiful, satin, hydrating. Basically, I am impressed. I need Elf to feel me once. Elf hasn't filled me, and I really need Elf to feel me. Elf needs to feel me just once because I was almost convinced that this foundation was going to be way off. Wow. I mean, you can see for yourself, right? And the more it sinks in, the more it settles, the more beautiful it looks. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, it looks like skin. It's giving skin, and It kind of reminds me of the Fenty Beauty hydrating foundation, the new one that just came out. It kind of reminds me of that foundation. It's giving me that vibe, the shade match and the feel. You know, it's giving me that vibe, to be honest. I won't lie. And for £8 or for $8, this is surprising. This is a very beautiful finish. This is a very beautiful finish. You know what? Let's go ahead and apply beauty blender on this side. Okay, you guys are gonna watch me do it. Let's say a beauty blender or a beauty sponge will give you a sheer or a more sheer finish. Oh yeah. See why I say like it comes up really light, like it's not my shade, but by the time you blend it in, it just sinks. It's really good. All right, guys. So this is the foundation fully applied on my face. brush, and beauty sponge. If you made it to this point of the video, please let me know in the comment section what you think. Because maybe what I'm seeing in my mirror is different from what you hear. But what do you think of the match so far? Like, anyway, I hope you left a comment. Anyway, I can't stop looking at my mirror, but this is a really shockingly, shockingly beautiful foundation for the price. It's £8. I'm actually pleasantly so surprised. Like I said, I really genuinely expected this to go south because I didn't have any confidence in the shade that I picked. I'm so happy I went for this shade as opposed to the 50 shade, even though I still believe that there could have been one shade between 45 and 50, but 45 fits me really, really good. It's like even out my complexion, it matches my neck, it matches every part of my body. My skin looks, I can see that satin, I can see that satin finish definitely. It's very hydrating. Yeah. And I don't know if I'm going to be the first to say this, but this elf foundation reminds me so much of the Fenty Beauty Soft Lit Foundation. I have a review of this, which is about the previous video before this, or two videos before this. You should go check it out. I'm going to link this up. It reminds me so much of the Fenty Beauty Soft Lit Foundation. Like, these two are practically the same in my opinion, almost the same if you ask me, in my opinion. I don't know what else to say. I mean, you guys have seen. I'm still processing it because, which is one of the reasons why I wasn't eager to open the foundation. I've had this foundation for let's say 2 months now. I've had it. It launched for literally the week it launched. I've had it for a long time, and one of the reasons why, because it's unlike me to have something this new and I'm not excited to like if at all swatch it on my. I didn't even swatch it on my hand. See, I didn't even open it to swatch it on my hand to see what was my shade. I didn't. I just tossed it in my makeup drawer and I'm like, when I'm ready for you, I'll come back to this. So I wasn't that excited. It wasn't exciting me to be honest. So but now that I've tried it, it's beautiful. I love it. I'm excited to continue using this. I'm going to wear this, do a little wear test. I still have a couple of things to do today and other videos to film, and then I'm going to come back and let you know how this foundation held up so far. Obviously, I'm going to try this with other things that I use, my concealer, my powder, setting spray, everything. I'm going to use a very neutral setting spray, which is the Morphe continuous setting mist. And yeah, this is it, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Do you have this foundation? What do you think? Is it worth the price? Honestly, I think Elf should have charged more for this. I personally think that Elf should have charged more for this, at least £12 or $12 for this foundation. I don't think the price matches the quality, but then we thank Elf, for making things affordable and thinking about the girls that don't, want to break the bank, which I'm one of them, right? And I know you're one of them. Hi guys, so I'm here for my final check-in. Okay, so this is my face done. Like I've done every other thing: my powder, my concealer, my bronzer, my blush, yada yada, everything. Um, this is what the foundation looks like with everything on my face, and it's a very beautiful foundation. And I still maintain that it's very similar to the Fenty Beauty Soft Foundation. I don't think Elf was trying to dupe Fenty, because people are always quick to say Elf is trying to dupe. I don't think Elf was trying to dupe Fenty Beauty, to be honest. But for the price, this foundation is quality. Like it's really good. I love it so far. It's sunk into my skin. I've used setting spray. I know I said I was going to use the Morphe setting mist, but I decided to go with the Power Grip from the Elf. I mean, to still keep it within the family. And it looks good. Okay, so this is my skin up close. The shade match. Like I said, I suspect, I'm still, processing the foundation and trying it out. But I suspect that this foundation oxidizes a bit. I think it does. I think it oxidizes because, and the way it's oxidized for me, it's oxidized. I don't know if that makes sense, but it has oxidized into my skin match, almost perfect skin match. And I'm loving it so far. Okay, so this is it. a very beautiful foundation. I didn't expect it to go this way. I have been waiting for elf to disappoint me, trust me. And I thought it to be this foundation, but nah, it wasn't this foundation. Alright guys, so we come to the end of this video. Let me know your thoughts. Do you have this foundation? Are you considering getting this foundation? Will my video make you get this foundation? I don't know. Well, yeah, I like it. I mean, I think it's brown girl approved, brown dark girl approved. Alright guys, we made it to this point. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Tony once again. I'm a beauty content creator based in the UK. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't, please make sure you subscribe, okay? And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.